So we are going to start our new topic, that is paragraph formatting. Okay, point 2.3.2 paragraph formatting. So first we have to see what do we mean by a paragraph. Okay, so we will open a new document and here we will see what is a paragraph. Okay, we will continue writing. We are not going to stop, and we will see when we will complete a paragraph. So what is a paragraph? When we write something and continue writing, after some time the text will automatically move to the next line because of word wrap, and we will continue writing and we will end one paragraph when we will press enter key. So when we will press enter key, then we will move to the next paragraph. So this whole will be seen as a single paragraph. So after the we have moved to the next line, but we have automatically moved to the next line. Okay, because of word wrap, we have moved to the next line because of word wrap. We have not pressed enter key anywhere. So this whole part will be seen as a paragraph. So now what is a paragraph? So when we write something and we do not press enter and the line goes on continuously, when the line will capture the whole space, it will automatically move to the next line. This is called word wrap. Okay, so a paragraph is any text or any item followed by the paragraph mark. And when do we get a paragraph mark? When we press enter. So when we will press enter key, when we will press, suppose I am here, and when I will press enter key, then it will put a paragraph mark here. Okay, see, this is the paragraph mark. I have put enter here also. Okay, so this is our paragraph mark. It means that we have broken the paragraph and we have entered into a new paragraph. Okay, so this is a paragraph. So each time we press enter, paragraph mark gets inserted, and it means that we have entered into the next paragraph. Okay, so this whole part from here to here, this is a paragraph. Okay, now we are going to learn about paragraph formatting. In paragraph formatting, we will learn how we can change the alignment of the text: left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, justified alignment. How we will use tab stop. Tab stop means how much space will be taken by the tab key. Paragraph indentation. How can we put indentations in the paragraph? Line spacing. How we can put spaces between the lines. You can see after this line we have this line. There is a space between these two lines. There is a space between these two lines. So how much space we can put, and how can we put a space between two lines in a paragraph? Now second thing is, if we want to put a space between two paragraphs, then we can do this also. Okay, suppose this is one paragraph, this is a second paragraph, and then if we want to put any space between these two paragraphs, we can do this. And next we will see how we can put borders around a paragraph and how we can shade a paragraph. So first of all, we will see text alignment in Writer. Okay, Writer offers us 4 types of alignment. One is left flush, right flush, centered, and justified. Okay, so there are 4 types of alignments available in writer: left flush, right flush, centered and justified. Okay, let us see the different types of alignments. Okay, here you can see I have typed a document. Suppose this is my text. Okay, so we will see right alignment, left alignment, center alignment and justified. First we will see left alignment. Left alignment, this alignment aligns the selected text left side, means it will be touching the left margin. This is the left margin, this is the left margin, and it is touching the left margin. It's touching the left margin. So if the text starts from left side and it leaves a space at the right side, you can see at the right side this is our margin. We have some space left here. Here we are having some space. Here also we are having some ragged edge space at the last from right side. So this is called left alignment. The text will start from left side and it will leave some space at the right side. This is the default alignment. Every time we will write something in writer or in MS Word, it will start from left. So it is left aligned at the left side. Okay, if you want to align your text at the left side, we will use shortcut Ctrl+L, or we will click here. You can see align left. Okay, here also in writer also you can see this is align left, align center, align right, and this is justified. Okay, the shortcut you know very well, Ctrl+L is the shortcut for left alignment. Now right alignment, likewise left we have the right alignment. This alignment aligns selected text to the right side, means it will start from the right margin, it will touch the right margin, and there will be some space left in the left side. For example, I am providing a right alignment here. You can see it is aligned to the right margin, it is covering the right margin, it is starting from the right margin, and we have some space left at the left side. There is some ragged space at the left edge and it is starting from the right side. Okay, so this is right alignment. The shortcut for alignment is Ctrl+R, or we can click here also. Okay, now here also suppose I am selecting this one and I want to change the alignment, so I can click on format and then click on paragraph, and here also I can change the alignment left, right, center, justified. So in writer we will first select the text. We need to first select the text, then we can click on format and then click on paragraph, and from here we can select the alignment tab. We can align left also, right also, it will be like this, center also, and justified also. Okay, so suppose we are right now left is the default one. Whenever we will start typing, the first we are going to get is the left. Okay, now the second option to give alignment is from the formatting toolbar. This is for left, this is for center, this is for right, this is for justified. And one more method is shortcut Ctrl+L for left, Ctrl+R for right, this is right aligned, Ctrl+E for center, and Ctrl+J for justified. Okay, so this is right align. Now center align. In center align, it will be aligned in the center, so we will have some space at the right side also and at the left side also. So this alignment centers selected text between the left and right margin. So there will be some margin, some space in the left side also, and there will be some space at the right side also. The shortcut is Ctrl+E, or we can click here also for center, or we can click here format and then click on paragraph and we can click on center. It will align the text in the center. The shortcut is Ctrl+E. E. Next, last one is justified. Okay, justified is very good. If you don't want to put any space at the left side and you don't want to put any space at the right side, then we will go for justified alignment. Okay, for example, here this one right aligned. I don't want any space at the right side and no space at the left side also, both not at the right side and no space at the left side both. So I will go for justify. It will cover the whole area. Okay, you can see no space is left. No, we don't have any space in the left margin or the right margin. Here at the right margin no space is there, in left margin also no space is there. So it will cover the whole part. No space will be left at the right side and no space will be there at the left side. So what happens actually, the space that I have given will be increased to cover the whole area. Okay, so we can see here justified. In this alignment, the text is flushed both left and right. The text is starting from the left also, it is at the right also. None of the left or right edges of the text appear ragged. There is no space either at the left side or at the right side. The shortcut is Ctrl+J, or we will click here, this one, or we will click, if we will go for writer, we will click on format, then click on paragraph and then select justified from here. Okay, so you can see we have selected justified. So the internal space, these spaces or space bars, space have been increased to take the whole part from starting to the left margin at the right at the right margin also. If we will go for a different one, suppose I go for left margin, you will see some space will be left. So we have this much space left at the left side. Okay, so if we don't want to give any space either at the left side or at the right side, we will go for justified alignment. The question comes, how to set paragraph alignment? There are three options. Either we can go for the shortcut, Ctrl+L for left, Ctrl+R for right, Ctrl+E for center and Ctrl+J for justified. Or we can click here also in formatting toolbar. This one is for left, this one is for center, this one is for right, this one is for justified. Likewise in OpenOffice.org writer also we have, this one is for left, center, right and justified. Okay, next one more option is clicking on format and then clicking on paragraph. First we have to select the paragraph and click on format and then click on paragraph, and here also in alignment tab we can change it from left, right, center, justified. Okay, now next is paragraph indentation. Okay, there are four types of paragraph indentation. Okay, first line indent, hanging indent, left indent and right indent. Okay, in MS Word these four indents are available. Okay, but in OpenOffice.org there is a problem, some indents are not available. Okay, so for that we have to go for some trick. Okay, so we will see how we can go for these indents. First we will see how we can go for first line indent, then how we can go for hanging indent, then left indent and then right indent. So first line indent. First of all we need to see what is indent. Okay, so this is the margin, the distance between the text and the paper's edge. This is the edge of the paper is called margin. This is the margin. Now after the margin, if I put some space, this is called indent. So this space is actually indent. This space now is the indent. Okay, now if I want to increase the space between the margin between, sorry, this is indent. Right now we are having some indent. This is the margin, this is the margin line, and this is our indent which we have given using tab. Okay, so this is our indent, this is our indent. Now suppose I want that suppose there is no indent now. If I will go for positive indent, the space between margin and this word will increase. Okay, suppose I am going for positive indent, increase indent. Okay, you can see the space between the margin and the text got increased. But if I want to give negative indent, okay, if I will go for negative indent, then the text will come here inside the margin. Positive indent means increase indent will increase the distance between the margin and the word. But if we will go for negative indent means decrease indent, you can see the distance between the paragraph. Right now there is no space left, that is why it is not going, but somewhere we can do this. Let us see this in writer. Suppose here I am going for negative indent, okay, decrease indent. You can see it has crossed the margin. This was the margin, it has crossed the margin. So the distance between the margin and the text is decreased, it has entered the margin area. If I will go for positive indent, it will leave some space. You can see this is space, this indent is given. So this is positive indent or increase indent or negative indent or decrease indent. So if you want to give space between margin and the text, we will go for positive indent or increase indent. And if we want that there should not be any space or it should enter into the margin also, so we will give negative indent or decrease indent minus. Okay, so this is our indent. So we have discussed indent. What is indent? First we will see what is first line indent. Okay, so first line indent means first line will have indent, first line will have space. There will be a space between the margin and the text, but other lines will not have any indent. Other lines will be touching the margin. Okay, now we will see how we can go for first line indent. So we can see this is first line indent. Okay, so I am going for first line indent. Suppose I am here. You can see the first line have indent now. The first line has left some space, but other line means second line, or sometimes we have third line or fourth line also. Other lines will not have any indent because we have gone for the first line indent. Okay, I am going at the previous position. See, so in first line indent only the first line will have a positive indent, other lines will remain as it is, no change in any line after that, after the first line. Okay, so here you can see I am going for the first line indent. You can see this is first line indent. Sorry, let us select this one as the paragraph. Okay, now I am going for the first line indent. You can see only the first line has got the indent, other lines remain as it is. Okay, now hanging indent. In hanging indent it is just reverse of first line. First line will not have indent. In first line was having indent, others were as it is. Now in hanging indent, first line will not have any indent, but leaving the first line, other lines will have indent. Okay, so now we are going for hanging indent. We can see here this is left indent, this is hanging indent. So I am going for hanging indent. What will happen? The first line will not be having any indent, but other lines will have indent. You can see the first line is as it is, but other lines, second line, third line are having indent. Okay, there is a space between them and the margin, so you can see this is hanging indent. In hanging indent, the first line remains as it is, but other lines, second, third or fourth, any other line will get indentation. Okay, this is hanging indent. First line will not have indent, but leaving the first line, other lines will have indent. Now left indent and right indent are as it is. Left indent is known in Word, and in openoffice.org writer we call it before text indent. You can see it is before the text. So left indent, it is before the text, and right indent, it is after the text, means after the ending of the text. So we have two types of indent, left indent and one is right indent. Left indent as the left part and right indent at the right part. Now the question is how to select left indentation from formatting toolbar. Okay, this is the formatting toolbar, and suppose I want to go for left indent. Okay, so format, paragraph, and here we will go for indent and spacing. Before text is left indent, after text is right indent. So we want left indent, so we will go for before text. So I am placing suppose 60 centimeter before the text, means we are going for left indentation. Then okay, so we have got left indentation. Before text actually stands for left indentation, and after text stands for right indentation. So if I want to give some right indentation, so I will just select it, format, paragraph, and after text actually stands for right indentation. Then okay, so we have some indentation at the right side. So after text is used for giving indentation at the right side, and before text is for giving at the left side. So left indent before text indent and right indent after text indent. So the question is how to place indent in a paragraph. How can we place indent in a paragraph? So how can we place indent in a paragraph? So we will see. The question was how to place indent in a paragraph. So select the paragraph, click on format, then paragraph, and then indents and spacing. If you want left indent, we will go for before text. If we want right indent, we will go for after text. If we want only first line indent, we will go for first line. Okay, so first line will be having anything, only the first line will have indent, so we are decreasing. Okay, so in this way first line will only have some indent. Press OK, and you can see only first line is having indent, other lines are as it is. Okay, so this is first line indent. But what about hanging indent in paragraph indentation? This option is not here in openoffice.org. So if you want to go for this type of indent, we have to follow some trick. For hanging indent, we know that in hanging indent what happens, first line will not have any indent, but leaving the first line, other lines will have indent. So what we will do, we will decrease the indent of the first line. It will appear that the first line is not having indent. Okay, you can see how we can do this. What is the trick? So we have selected, then we will go for format, and then we will go for paragraph, and here first line we are going to give negative indent. Okay, suppose 30, and then press OK. Instead of 30 we can go for 80. Okay, now you can see it appears that this is the margin and this one is not having any indent, but the next one is having indent, some space is there. Because this option is not available in openoffice.org writer, that is why we have to use this trick only. This is the same thing given in the book also. Otherwise this alignment option, this indentation option is not available. Hanging indent is not available in openoffice.org writer, but it is there in MS Word. We have the hanging indent in MS Word. Now the question, how to place first line indent in writer. So we have seen how we can place first line indent. Select the paragraph, then click on format, then click on paragraph, and then first line we will select from here. In first line we can write IN also. IN stands for inches. By default it is centimeter. If we want to go for inches, we can write IN, it will automatically change it into inch. Right now it is in centimeter, 0.50 centimeter, but if I want to go for inch, I will write IN, it will automatically take inches. Inches will be greater in size. Okay, then okay. So we can see we have first line indentation. How to place hanging indent? I have told how to place hanging indent. We will be following one trick like this. We will give negative indent to the first line. It will automatically be seen as hanging indent. Other parts will be seen as different. It will appear that this is having some space. So it is hanging indent. In hanging indent what happens? First line will not have indent. First line will be as it is, but leaving first line, other lines will have indent. This option is not available in writer, that is why we always go for trick. Okay. How to set indents using ruler? So we can set indents using ruler in MS Word. This is first line indent, this is hanging indent, this is left indent, and this is right indent. These options are available in MS Word, but in OpenOffice Writer we can set only, you can see here I can select, this is left indent, this is, okay, suppose I have selected this one, we will see what is this. Okay, so this is, you can see first line indent, this is first line indent, and this is left indent. Okay, but hanging indent is not available. This is left indent, this is first line indent, it will indent the first line only, and this is right indent, but hanging indent is not available in openoffice.org writer. That is why we follow trick. Next thing is line spacing in writer. So next topic is line spacing in writer. What is line spacing? Line spacing means the space between two lines, suppose this line and this line. So line spacing determines the space between two lines of text in a paragraph, means two lines in a paragraph. In openoffice.org writer, default spacing is single line spacing, means single line space is given between two lines in a paragraph in openoffice.org writer. Now the question comes, how we can change line spacing in writer? Okay, so we will see, suppose we are in writer here, and suppose this is a paragraph and I want to change the line spacing. So I will click on format, then paragraph, and here you can see line spacing option is there. By default it is single, but I had changed it, I had taken proportional, but it is by default single. Okay, so this is single line spacing. Press O, click on OK, and you can see the line spacing got changed. Okay, again we are changing the line spacing from single to I am going for double. You can see line spacing now, very much line spaces are there. Again format, then paragraph, and then line spacing I am giving proportional. Okay, okay, so this is proportional. So how to give line spacing? The question was how to change line spacing between two lines in a paragraph. So we will click on format and then paragraph, and then from here we will select line spacing. Now suppose there are two paragraphs in a writer and we want to provide some space between two paragraphs. So space between paragraphs in writer. How to put space above paragraph or below paragraph in writer? Okay, so this is my paragraph. There are so many paragraphs here. Okay, I have changed all the settings which I have done. It is as it is. This is my first paragraph, this is second paragraph. So now I am going for second one. How we can increase or decrease the space between two paragraphs? Above the paragraph, below the paragraph. So format and then paragraph, and here in spacing you can see above paragraph, below paragraph. I want to give some space above the paragraph, means above this paragraph. Then click OK. You can see I have got some space above this paragraph. Okay, again format, then paragraph. I don't want any space above this paragraph. I want some space below this paragraph. So I will click here and then I'm going suppose 70 centimeter, 0.70 centimeter. So we have got some space below this paragraph. So we can add some space above the paragraph also, below the paragraph also. Selecting the paragraph, then going for format, then paragraph, and from here we can give space above paragraph also, below paragraph also. Okay, then 0, and we don't have any paragraph now, paragraph spacing. The last topic is paragraph border and shading. We can provide border lines in a paragraph also. So how to place border around a paragraph? So select the paragraph, then click on format, then paragraph, and here we will select borders. And here we can see by default it is set no borders, but I want to give borders, so I will set all 4 border. So all 4 sides I will get border. Suppose I want to get a thick border, so I will increase the thickness of the border from style. Okay, I want to give it a different color, so I will select suppose red color. So again we will click on OK. So we have got a border around the paragraph. It is a thick border because we have selected a thick border. Suppose I don't want any border around the paragraph, so I will go for set no borders and then click on OK. The borders will get vanished. Okay, so this was our last topic, how to place a border around a paragraph. Now suppose you want to give some shading to the paragraph also. So for that again we will select the paragraph. Suppose this is our paragraph, and then we will click on format, then paragraph, and here in borders we will click here, and here in shadow style we will go for any suppose cast shadow to bottom right, then change the colors to suppose pink, then OK. So this way we have provided some shading to the paragraph also using the shadow option. Okay, so this way we have completed it.